Hi, this is Umar Qureshi for Zoom. I'm sitting with Shah Rukh Khan, whose new movie Billu is releasing. Hi, Shah Rukh. Welcome on the show.
Thank you, Umar.
Hi. So tell me, what's up with the barber story? I mean, you're having a bad hair day.
I think the association, which is known as the Beauty and Salon Hairdressers Association of Maharashtra, and some affiliated bodies feel the term barber is basically connotating or referring to a caste, which I don't understand. My knowledge is not so much that I can say yeah, they're right or wrong, but they do believe that barber actually stands for a caste. And it's not just a name or an English word meaning somebody who designs or cuts or dresses hair. They were very keen on the fact that it should not be used because it's derogatory to the profession. The film Billu Barber, or now Billu or hairdresser or whatever we call it, is no longer in no which way wanting to be. It wasn't about a profession to begin with. Billu is about a relationship between a person who's from an ordinary life and a person who has an extraordinary life, at least from the outside. In no which way was it to say this life is better or that. As a matter of fact, we sort of say that at the end of it all, we're all good humans, and we have good feelings in our heart. So even as a production house, Red Chillies has never tried to step on anybody's toes or make controversial films. We make films for entertainment. We make films because we don't love ourselves. We make films because we love the audience. Some of the audience, or a large part of the audience, could have been from the profession of hairdressing, and the film is not meant to irk them. So when they talked about it, they were not agitated, they were very emotional and passionate about it. And I respect that, because I tried to explain it to them that I don't understand how it stands for a caste. Like an actor doesn't stand for a caste. A doctor doesn't stand for a caste, it stands for a profession. But they were very clear in this, and they say they've made a lot of appeals all around to the governments that it should be included as a word of atrocity, etc., etc. I don't know the details, but as far as we are concerned, in spirit, we said yes, wherever the publicity has gone out, we can't do anything about it, but we'll erase the word Baba. In the movie, if they see it and if there are one or two words like Hajam and Nai, we'll beep it out. But that's as much as we can do as a producer. So in spirit, they understood. We are willing to listen to what they wish. Practically, it may be difficult to do it exactly as they want. So they respect that. And they said, it's okay, as long as you are ready to make that move. We mean to entertain people, not disturb them, so I'm okay with it.
Now the movie is just plain Billu.
Now the movie is anything you want to call it. It's the first film without a title.
Aren't you setting a trend in the future? I mean, words like God, thief, doctor, like you said. I mean, will there be protests, you think?
You see, in our country, you can protest about anything. And till such time that protest is heard and brought to its conclusion, if your business is going to get affected, if you are emotionally, like I am in this case, I don't want to hurt anyone. So you can take your own decision, but I don't think it's a precedent. I think it has been already set. There have been films which have released and people have reacted violently, to aggressively, to passionately against certain things. Sometimes they've got their way. Legally, maybe I can still fight this. But here, I'm very clear. Red Chillies Entertainment has decided that we are not going the legal way. We will just listen to what they wish and try to fulfill their desire. Whether it's going to become a thing now, that's for the others to take a decision. And yeah, if suppose tomorrow the other filmmakers put a case on me that why did you start it, now we have to also do it, so be it. I'll say sorry to them also.
No, but you're very emotional when you're saying this. It doesn't mean you're going to stop having haircuts in India from now on?
No. That's got nothing to do with this film. I'm just a little disturbed because I didn't think the film has got anything anti about any profession. As a matter of fact, if I may say so, the film highlights a profession which is in small towns at least perhaps ignored, and tells you how great the character in this film is, and he's from this profession. So overall, I explained to them that when you see the film, you'll actually say, oh wow, you've shown our profession and the character in a great light. But having said that, if somebody's got an issue which cannot be explained, I cannot take that kind of time and explain my movie to someone. So I'm like, okay, it's really sad. I think it's sad because nowhere is there an attempt in this movie to deride any profession or anybody. It's a film about goodness, love, friendship, niceness, and it's a fantastic film, I think.
In this movie, you have all your heroines dancing to your tunes, item numbers from Kareena, Priyanka, Deepika. I
think it's easily been classified as item numbers. The movie is about a film star going to a small town and shooting a movie.
Okay.
So it begins with, they talk about this movie star, and suddenly you cut to a song and you show that he's watching the rushes of his film. Right. So that part was a rush of his film. The second song comes when Billu and his wife are watching a cinema. His wife is a big fan of Sahir Khan. So she's watching it. So in the movie, these are songs and there's scenes which I'm shooting for the film and action which I'm shooting for the film, which is inherent to the storytelling. It's whenever you make a film about films, you'll have movie actors acting in it. So Om Shanti Om was a film about films. Luck by Chance is a film about films. And Billu Barber is, or Billu Hairdresser, or Billu is also a film about a movie star going and shooting a film in a small town. Always gives it a little element of fun if you have real actors, so much so that I've kept the name of the character superstar Sahir Khan, which sort of sounds like Shah Rukh Khan, so it's just trying to make it a fiction commercial film having some bit of reality. Or Karina's dancing with him in a film. Deepika's got a scene with him in the film. He's doing action, flying high in the air and doing some. So all that is actually a part and parcel of it. It helps, I think, the rendition of the story. Also, yes, it makes me elevate two different worlds or bring about two worlds. One, an alien, plastic, glamorous, sexy, sensual, attractive world of cinema. And I keep telling everyone this dialogue that, my problem in the film is I've got too many security guards around me. And, I have to take this big plane and land up in the small village. That's my problem. And the problem of Lara Datta is that usko 4 ande chahiye. जिसके एवज में उसको अपनी बकरी का दूध देना है, बट उसकी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि बकरी ने एक हफ्ते से दूध नहीं दिया है. So there are these two different worlds and they collide or clash or meet, and that's the interesting part of the story. So it was very important to have this unreal, Lara sitting और इरफान जो है जेब में 1 रुपया लेकर घूम रहा है कुछ खरीदने के लिए, while when Sahir Khan lands, the lakhs of people spending lakhs of rupees just to take a look at him. So it's a kind of a dichotomy or dichotomous world we are trying to show.
But isn't Kareena complaining she's been wanting to do a movie with you for the longest time? So, she does these bits for you, but she wants to do a big movie with you.
No, inshallah, I'll do a film with Kareena. It'll only be great to work with her. I love her. But, no film has been like that. And Chak De, she couldn't have found a part. Dawn, she was there. I wish she was there, but Priyanka and Kareena both were there. So yeah, whenever there is a film, inshallah, I love to do it. I told Karan also, whenever. I mean, I love Kareena. I've worked with her in a second film, or third. And then I worked with her in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. So it's been a long time and I love her, so I wish to work with her, yes, inshallah. We'll get a film which is longer. For now, at least, she's sweet. She said, okay, I'll come and do this song for you.
In your own movie, this is the first time you're not playing the central character all by yourself. I mean, you're sharing the platform with Irfan.
The movies that we've made ourselves, a lot of times I've not played the central character. Like I personally feel Om Shanti is the central character. And Arjun is a hugely important character. Of course, I have more footage in the film by virtue of having 2 roles. But I think this film has got like a parallel kind of... The film is about parallel worlds.
Okay.
So it's not like a completely guest appearance. As a matter of fact, we write it in the film also that starring Irfan Khan, Lara Datta, Om Puri, Rajpal Yadav, Asrani Saab, and incidentally Shah Rukh Khan. So it's just a fun thing. But yeah, there's I think the requirement of the story is such that I should play a certain part. As a matter of fact, when we were editing the film recently, we cut out 2 of my scenes. I'm so much in the film. So I needed to cut it. I said, listen, this is too much of me and not necessary. It mars the film, the flow of the film. So I think I'm there enough. Okay. When people will see it, they're like, hey, good enough. And it's a film unlike what Irfan Khan has ever done, I think. And it's a film unlike Shah Rukh Khan has ever done. So it's a nice, somewhere in the middle kind of film. So it's interesting.
In the movie, Priyanka's done a rap number. Apparently, you discovered her penchant for rap, and she says she wants to become the next Rihanna.
I think she can easily become a big singer and one of these rock starry kind of singers. I think she's really good. She sings well, she looks good, she moves well. And I've not discovered it. I've just seen her, in the world tour we had gone together. I hadn't worked with Priyanka then. Then during Dawn, we used to go out partying at night. And, whenever music is to play, she really grooves well. She really dances well. And then a couple of times she sung for me, while on long drives or whatever we've been, when world tour is on, then you're sitting in cars and buses and going. Yeah. So she would sing, and she sings awesome. And I remember she had to do a little singing bit, record it for the world tour. And she sang, and I'm like, which singer has sung for Priyanka? And I said, no, Priyanka sang it herself. That's the first time I heard it. Ganesh Hegde had got me the tape. And I think she's got a fantastic voice. And she's naturally a little hip-hop and cool, kind of babe.
Dresses like a rapper.
Yeah, she's really sexy, I think, in that mold, and otherwise also. But I think when we were doing the song, I told Preetham, Priyanka has to do this song because she's, she grooves and whatever moves to this kind of, she's really cool about it. And it comes naturally to her, So when she's dancing, you can tell. that she's really comfortable with it and with it. And so yeah, she's very good, and I hope she'll become a big rock star.
Till now, for all your home productions, you worked with all your friends. This is the first time you're working with somebody, who's not in your inner circle, Priyadarshan.
No, Priyan's also a friend, yeah. Anyone who works with me is a friend. Anyone who doesn't work with me is not a friend. It's like the awards. If they give it to me, then they're good. If they don't, they're not.